Alrighty, today folks we're going to be putting our decorating skills to the test. That is all I'm going to say for now. I think we should just get started. But before we do, I would just like to thank you guys for 2k subscribers. That is crazy. We're actually almost at 3k, which I just can't believe, so thank you. Having said that, if any of you watching are currently not subscribed, then please do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Right, well that's all I really wanted to say, so let's get on with the video. So this is the house that we're going to be decorating. Me and Flixo both built our own houses, so this is the house that I put together myself. And yeah, we're basically going to be decorating it using all the typical Christmassy decorations that you would typically find. So, as you can see, it's a very nice atmosphere here, nice and snowy, nice and vibrant. So I think before we go ahead and decorate this house, we'll just pop inside and see what we are working with. So as we come in the door, it's fairly cozy. So we got a dining room table in here, we got a nice painting, we have a fireplace over here, a nice little tree. Really isn't too much going on down here. We have some nice paintings, and that is pretty much it for the downstairs. And we also have a nice carpet, but the real magic begins when we come up the stairs, and you can see this is a very cozy place. So basically over here we just have some basic storage, some nice little barrels. We have a double bed over here, we have some bookcases on either side, we have some nice vibrant lamps hanging down, some paintings on the wall, some armor stands, and then we have just a computer setup sort of thing over here with a plant pot and a lantern to light up this area. And of course we have to have the nice red carpet as well, so it's a pretty cozy little place. So I think it's about time that we begin decorating, otherwise I think we might run out of time. So I think all the decorations are down here. Yes they are. So looks like we got some ornaments which are basically baubles, I imagine. And then we have a Santa costume, a peppermint costume as well. That's pretty interesting. And it looks like we got some more Christmassy stuff. So we've got a mug, we've got milk, warm milk, we've got a hot chocolate, that's pretty tasty. We've got a candy cane, we've got all this nice food and everything, a glowstone star. I think that could be really cool actually, to put on a tree or something. We got some blocks, different block types. So we got a nice variety of items. I think we can work with this. So I think we'll start the decoration process outside the house itself, because I have found a few items which I think could be very cool to put around the house. So as you can see, not too much stuff here, but I think we could work with this and make some pretty interesting things. So we have these candy canes, so I'm thinking we could just make these giant candy canes outside the house. I think could be very cool. But I did find a golden star, which I thought would be perfect to put on top of these trees right here. So we can do that. We can pop them right on top of the trees, and I'll come back to these trees later because I think I have something else that could definitely work for them as well. But we always got to hang a wreath, or I think that could look good actually. This isn't what we call it here in the UK, but it'll have to do for now. So I think perhaps just one will do. And we also have some ribbons, so perhaps some ribbons on the front of the house. I think that could look quite cool. And now I think it's time to make these candy canes. Right, so I think if we just build up like this, I'm not sure exactly how tall I want to make these, but I think if I just do this sort of pattern, it could work quite well. I think that it's definitely not too bad. I've definitely seen worse candy canes than this. I think this is a pretty good design, so I'm guessing we could just replicate this around the house. We don't want to do too many. We don't want to really waste too much time here. But we just want some nice candy canes around the area. That could definitely look very nice. So we're just gonna, we can do some size variation as well. That definitely couldn't hurt. So we're just surrounding the entire house in candy canes, which definitely is not something that I'd be complaining about if I was in that situation. So I think that's pretty good. I'll just put a few more around the house because we definitely need some candy cane in our lives. So we'll just do one more around here. And there we go. So I think that's enough candy canes for today. And I have an idea for the trees, which I think I might do now. So I'm thinking, since we don't actually have a full-sized Christmas tree on the inside of the house, we could go ahead and decorate the trees on the outside. So as you can see, we've got these ornaments right here, and we're just going to go ahead and place these all around the tree, just like this. And we're also going to do the same for the other tree as well. So if we just place these around, I think it could look very nice. So far, I think it looks quite good. Now it is looking a little bit gloomy out here, so I'm thinking we could just put down some of these lanterns around the outside of the tree, just around it, just to make things a little bit more vibrant and lively. And I think that's looking really good. So now I think we'll just do the same thing for the other tree. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, just from the outside of the house alone, I think this is a very cool Christmassy atmosphere. And yeah, I really like the way this is going at the moment, but we still have to decorate the inside of the house. So I found a few items which I think could be very useful to have inside the house, and I think it could definitely add to the Christmassy, good vibes atmosphere that you would typically have at Christmas time. And one of which is of course the advent calendar, because what is a Christmas without an advent calendar? So we're just going to go ahead and put this, I don't really know, I think here could definitely be okay. We also have a candle, so we can maybe just put that here. We got some drinks and beverages, which I think we could just pop inside here. We have some peppermint candies, got some warm milk, a candy cane. I think so far this is definitely coming along well. And as for the downstairs, I think we'll just keep this nice and simple. So of course we've got to put the stockings on the fireplace. That is actually really good looking. I mean, if this doesn't scream Christmas to you, I honestly don't know what does. And of course we've got to have the presents, so we're just going to put some presents around the living area. So as you can see, got some nice festivities going on here, and we might as well put some more around here because really, why not? And I'm thinking maybe some peppermint fences as well could look good inside the house. So if we just put these here, I mean, it isn't the best, it isn't the most extravagant thing in the world, but this is definitely a very cozy and nice Christmassy house. So I think overall we've done a pretty good job of this. So we have these gigantic candy canes outside the house. We have some really impressive Christmas trees in my opinion. We have 2 of them. 2 is always better than 1. And of course we got to have the golden stars right on the top with the baubles, the ornaments, some nice vibrant lamps. This is all very nice. We have some ribbons. We have whatever this is called, I always forget. Mistletoe, that is what we call it, mistletoe. And as we go inside the house, we have this downstairs area. A little bit gloomy over there, but it's fine. It's just the attention's not really going to be brought over to this area. We have some presents scattered along the floor, some stockings, some of this peppermint over here. And then as we go up the stairs, we've got lots of Christmassy stuff, loads of Christmas vibes going on up here. And yeah, it's looking very cool. And of course we got to have, where is it? Ah, there it is. We've got to have the beverages and the sweets and candy all in here, looking very good. So I think overall we've done a pretty good job. And yeah, now it's time I think to show this to Flixro. So if you look around, just around the corner, that is my humble abode, my humble house, as I call it. So I've got these were originally just normal trees, but I decided since I don't actually have a proper Christmas tree inside the house, that I should probably decorate the ones outside the house. So I've also got the golden stars. You've got to have the golden stars on top of the tree. And I got the baubles on the tree. So we've got these lights around here. We've got some...
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
A few candy canes.
Yeah, quite a few.
Definitely a few candy canes. We got some ribbons
Yeah,
over here. And then we have the mistletoe above the door. And this is the inside of the house. So down here, it is littered with presents because I do like my presents.
Yeah.
So you can see what I mean by not really having a proper Christmas tree inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it'd just be going through the roof of the house. Then we have the stockings on the fireplace. We've got the peppermint cane things here. I don't really know why I put these here, but they kind of look cool. So yeah, it's pretty much downstairs. The upstairs is definitely nice and cozy.
Oh wow, I really like the design of it.
Got a candle just randomly on this place here. We have the advent calendar, which looks, like you said, like a calculator. And one more thing, if you look in the barrels, I can't remember which barrel it is in. It's one of them. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
see some beverages, some nice stuff over here, and the most important thing
Pudding.
is the setup over here. We gotta have the computer set up over here with a nice plant
And the
and
light.
a lantern to light it up, some paintings on the walls, some lanterns from the ceiling, some bookshelves,
Wow.
carpet, and yeah, that's pretty much the house. Right, so there you have it. If you would like to see how Flixo decorated his house, then go and watch his video on this. There'll be a link to that in the description. But anyway, thank you for watching, enjoy Christmas, and I'll see you all very soon.